Hello and welcome to Knowledge by Nature. In today's video, I am so excited to show you the newest print release on the newest planner from Schoolnest. So let's dive in and start talking about this. Now, before we get completely started, I wanted to let you know that I am a homeschool mom to a soon-to-be fifth grader. We love all things books, homeschool, and sharing our journey with you. And if that is something that is interesting to you, I would love if you consider hitting that subscribe button. And if you enjoy this video, give me a thumbs up. So let's talk about this. Megan over at Schoolnest, which right there, has just continued to release amazing things. So this is her newer print release for the new weekly planning notebook. Now, if you have been watching me in the past, you will know that I have been using her Minimalist homeschool planning notebook, which has worked really, really well. And I'll put those right here. Now, she has another version that is like kind of a maximalist version. It's got a lot of stuff in it. And if you are like a journaler and you just like to add a lot of beautiful things to your planner, that is definitely one you want to look for. I haven't personally used that because as much as I love the idea of notebooking and making it all pretty, I just don't find the time for it. And so then I end up wasting the pages, and I hate to waste pages, especially in a beautiful notebook. So I was really excited to see that she was coming out with this weekly planning one. But the thing is with the weekly planning is that she has made it so customizable that I think this is going to work just as perfect for me as a homeschool planner as the Minimalist one did. And this cover, okay, now she has the OG way back when she came out with her very first homeschool planner. It was beautiful and it looked like this. So when she said she was coming out with this one, I was over the moon because I have like swooned over this cover for so long, and I never got the other one because it's a maximalist one. It's big, it's a big chunky one. So it would just, I knew it probably wouldn't be a good fit for me. So I never got to get this cover. And then, like I said, oh, it's beautiful, Megan. You did so good. So yes, I'll quit my gushing and let's get in here and let's look at this thing. So it's the same type of cover that we have always had from Schoolnest. If you have any Schoolnest notebooks, that's what it feels like. Whether you have like her history notebook, whether you have a grade level notebook, the spelling one, she has a load. And by the way, this is not sponsored. I just love her things, okay? But yes, the beautiful spines. I mean, when they're done for the year and they're sitting on my shelves, oh, so pretty. And some of you cut the spines off. Oh, it's yours. You do what you wish, but it makes me sad. No, I'm kidding. Whatever works for you. But for me, I love seeing that beautiful spine. She has a beautiful back cover to it. And so it's like this really soft, velvety cover. And they clean up beautifully because mine really looked pretty nasty here at the end of the year, my white one. And I just took a wet cloth and wiped it off, and it was like good as new. So it cleans up really, really well. Now, this is the first time kind of opening this thing, so it will be a little bit stiff, so I'm going to have to bend it back a little bit. But at the beginning, we have this weekly planning notebook. We have the year here, and this is a 12-month, 60-week undated planner. So this is a little bit different as far as the setup of the Minimalist goes also, which I'll kind of point that out. So let's look here at the index. All right, the things that she has included in this one. We begin with some note pages. We have a 1-year calendar overview, 2 of them, a 12 undated monthly calendars, 12 monthly planning pages, 12 monthly reflection pages, 5 weeks of weekly scheduling grid per month, note pages, and example pages. And that's really cool that she includes a few sample pages in the back to help you kind of get some ideas. So we begin with this note pages here, and we have 1, 2, 3, looks like 3 full note pages here at the front before we come to the full year calendar. Here you can put in the full year calendar, so whether you're using this as a personal or a homeschool, and I'm going to be talking mostly homeschool because this is what I'm using it for. But by all means, open up those ideas for using it as your life planner too, because I'm really, really tempted to maybe do that for a life planner too. So we have these 12 boxes here. Start it wherever you want to start it because it's undated. So you see this beautiful thing any time of the year, you can start using it whenever. Up next, this is going to be absolutely perfect for our tracking of our school days. So we have these little boxes going all the way across, 12 boxes to be exact, numbered 1 through 31. Track this, however, for me, I will be tracking our school days down through here. I put our totals at the bottom, and then at the end of the year, I have my total school years done. So that is great that I can still continue to use this as I had done before. Then we come to our first month overview where we have these little small like dot circles that you can put the date in if that's what you want to do, like the month. And then you have the month up here. You can get however creative you want with this. And again, I'll show you the samples at the end. Then we come into our first this month. And so this is where it's really going to become different for how I plan, but I'm not going to go a whole lot into that. I'll do a whole nother planning video. This is just, let's look at this amazing planner. So be sure and hit that subscribe button if you're interested in seeing how I'm personally going to use this for my homeschool planner. We have this month, we have this little like breakdown box here, and then this is where we normally would have had like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday listed down the side, but now we just have these open columns because this is your whole month here. Then behind that, we begin our weekly plans. Now, some new additions that we are seeing in this new 2024 version is up here at the top. We have these little sections of January, February, March, the whole 12 months. And then we have 1 through 31. So you can quickly highlight your week if you want to have your highlighted month and your highlighted week right up here at the top. Then looking down here at the bottom, you have your week numbers 1 through 52 that roll all the way across the bottom here. So you can just highlight that week and know what week you're on. Now you will notice here that we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 columns that are going across the side here with this new version as opposed to 7. Now they are a little bit skinnier because of that, but still looks very doable. Let's zoom in a little bit so maybe you can see a little bit more of the detail that we have on these columns. So looking really closely at the columns here, you see we have separated sections up here at the top, but this big column that goes all the way across or all the way down actually doesn't. And let me go to the next one so that you're not seeing any of that page there. So here you can see it is actually just one big open column. Therefore, you can break that up into any chunk that you want. So currently, I'm using 2 of these as one subject. So I put language arts into 2. And now all I'll have to do is create a line that goes all the way across, and I can modify that all throughout the year. So you have these small little checkbox again, where you can like put your math check for the day, however you want to do that. But this is very open-ended for being able to use those columns. And I could even use Monday or whatever as one width, and maybe this one I could even go smaller if I wanted to. Again, we'll see that in her examples. But again, well, looking here, we have this really long open one where these are actually gridded out into a smaller little section there. So you can see we have like, you can put the days of the week if that's what you chose to do right there. Now, because I had flipped the page, let's go back really quickly just so you can see exactly how this goes. So here is the month that we were talking about, our big month overview. 1 week. 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 5 weeks, and our month of reflection. So we have 1, 2 pages here of a month reflection following the month. So let's just say I start this in July. Here would be my month of July. Here would be my July month overview, my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 available weeks for July, and my July month reflection. Now, really, it could be whatever month, but just as an example, that's how that would go. And then we would start August, the month of August overview. And then our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks for August, following our August monthly reflection. And it goes all the way through the book just like that, in that same order, where you have your monthly review, 5 weeks, monthly reflection. So just know that is what the rest of the book will be until we get back here to the back. So let's go to our very last month here. So here we are ending whatever we would be ending on for that year, our last monthly reflection, and then we get some notes pages. Now all of these notes are grid. Can you see that? I hope you can. It's really nice that she leaves it so light, the grid, so that you can be as creative as you want, and you really don't have a whole lot of like grid showing. It's there, it's easy to follow along with, but it's not just pow out in your face, so that it will blend into the background. So whatever you do here, you're gonna see what you're doing versus what the grid paper is. So let's see how many note pages we have. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 complete note pages. 16 blank note pages that you can do whatever with. You can track curriculum. You can track your read alouds, your independent reads, journal some more note taking, what went good, what went bad throughout the year, whatever you want to do with this if you're using it as a homeschool planner. Then we come past our last note page here, and this is where we start getting some samples and ideas of how you can set these up. So she has a little idea here for setting up your month for the year. Here is August 2025. You put your days up here. You can put a few notes down here, and then use it however you want. Then our next idea is for how we would use our monthly layout, our monthly like glance here. So we have this month, it says be creative here, use it as a brain dump, make a list. We have some decorations where you can put washi tape all over, maybe print out little book covers. Here she's saying maybe this is our August gratitude, all sorts of things. Or maybe like you could do a monthly bucket list or something, things that you want to do in your homeschool that year or that month, list it out there, and then you can reflect back to this, look back on it. Oh yeah, we want to do nature walks, or oh yeah, we were going to go to the ice skating rink that month. Whatever, kind of put those things down. And then here, if you have something that is like recurring every single week, we have horse lessons, we have violin lessons, we have co-op on that day. You just know right off the bat that these are the things that's happening every week during that month. Here we have a little setup of the weekly plan, and this is what I'm loving, that she gives you an idea of how to set these things up. So let's zoom in just a little bit. Which you're gonna get these, okay? If you get this planner, and can I just say, this is such an amazing deal. You're getting a fantastic quality for $20. I mean, it's just amazing. That's US dollars during right now in 2024. That's what you're getting, this beautiful planner that is good quality. It's someone that is a business themselves. It's a small business that we are supporting. It's not some big company that you have no idea who you're really helping. This is a small business. She listens to us. She makes these little tweaks just like this. She's just fantastic, and I just cannot say enough good things about her. But again, let's look here. She's given us all these ideas. Here you can see we have the days of the week with notes over there. Right here is an option where you could do an hourly. Here we can do some color coding of time block. Here is where we're breaking it out. She even gives examples. If you are using this as a homeschool planner, break it out. We've got chores, history, math, science, extracurriculars, reading, and see how she has it broken up into different widths. So maybe science doesn't have a whole lot, or poetry doesn't have a whole lot, but you want it to have its own section. Or maybe we have reading or language arts that has a bigger chunk. So no matter what your homeschool looks like, your planner can look like that to fit your needs. And this really, the way that she's left this open-ended just makes that so great. And you can bring your different lines across depending, you know what, maybe history isn't going to go there and we're going to do something else on this side. You can leave them open or bring your line all the way across. Here we have where she has highlighted the week, and it's very light, just as an example. And then she has March highlighted, and then we are on week 12 if we look at the bottom. So I love it so much. Here is that August reflection, and maybe I can actually do this one of these days. I do hope I can start using this because it is such a beautiful thing to look back at, and just all these memories throughout the year. I want to be able to do this one of these days, and so who knows, maybe one of these days I'll figure out how to use the big Maximalist. But until then, she's fit my needs with this weekly planner here. We have the month of August reflection. She says use this kind of as a journal if you want to. Put your best moments, little pictures, and just remember the month, what happened. And I'm hoping that even this year I can go back and add some things in my planner. So maybe that's something I need to do is maybe 4 times a year, set back and do it in quarters to be able to get these memories for me to have forever. Because I'm keeping these planners, why not make them special? And then here is all more ideas if you need even more. If you need even more ideas, right here, visit schoolnest.com, visit @schoolnest on Instagram, check out all her notebooks that she has, and then join the Schoolnest Notebook Club on Facebook. So if you're a part of that, go out there, check out all the ideas, because I know there's so many creative people in the world that there are even more ideas that are available if you just go look for them. And then on the very last, she has, thank you for purchasing your notebook. Megan, thank you for making such a beautiful notebook. So again, like I said, this isn't, I bought this with my own money. I just think it's spectacular. And so I wanted to make sure that I shared this with you. So surprise, here is my 2024-2025 planner. We are moving over into the weekly planning notebook, because even with the minimalist version, and they're amazing, again, check them out here, this I think is even better, because I did end up wasting even so many pages with that. And one thing I'm super excited about is that I did not really use the month pages like this right here. But I'm thinking I might now, because they're tied in with this. So I'm seeing it on a regular basis. So this could be something I start using, where last year I didn't. I made it pretty though. So, there was that. If you have any questions or comments about Schoolnest, please put them down below. I will do my best to answer any of those questions, or just reach out to Megan. She is great to answer any questions that I've ever had about them. But yes, beautiful cover. She has released more covers this year. So if this isn't your jam, she released more, and I think she's releasing maybe one more. Look at her page. She has a little coming soon. Check that out. See if there's something that sparks your interest if you are looking for this style of planner. If not, she has previous planners that are the minimalist and the maximalist version that have different covers as well. She has I want to say 3. This will be the 4th year of new covers, I think. So check that out, schoolnest.com. This is the weekly planning. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, again, give me that thumbs up. Consider hitting that subscribe button, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.